The overall goal of this procedure is to measure the lifespan of C. elegans worms that were treated with drugs of interest. This is achieved by first preparing OP50, a bacterial strain which is used to feed the worms. An age-synchronized population of worms is then generated and seeded into 96-well plates together with the feeding bacteria, OP50. Over the next 2 days, the worms grow to the L4 larval stage and the drug FUDR is added to prevent reproduction. The following day, the worms reach adulthood and the drugs of interest are added to the individual wells. From this point forward, the number of living and dead worms is determined every 2 to 3 days until all worms have died. Observation is done using an inverted microscope, and the number of dead and live worms is recorded in each session.
Hi, I'm Greg Solis. I'm in the Petrascheck lab in the Department of Chemical Physiology at the Scripps Research Institute. Today I will be showing you how to synchronize worms and distribute them in 96-well microtiter plates. The main advantage of this technique over existing methods is that it allows for the rapid identification of molecules that extend lifespan in C. elegans. So let's get started.
To prepare feeding bacteria for C. elegans, begin on day -7 by inoculating 5 ml of TB containing 100 micrograms per milliliter ampicillin and 0.1 micrograms per milliliter amphotericin B with a single OP50 colony. Incubate overnight at 37 degrees Celsius in a bacterial shaker.